mid-40s has insisted that she would not work or do business to earn a living, that she has been called for ministry and therefore she's waiting for the time of manifestation. This has lasted for about 5 years. She has a daughter from a failed marriage. She has been living on handouts from mainly the siblings, and luckily her immediate older sister and her husband are accommodating her and her daughter, and also paying for her daughter's school fees. Some of my siblings, including me, have told her that so long as she maintains that stand, we will not support laziness. Therefore, no financial help. Barrister, please, I would like you to counsel her. She's in, I did not really, there was nothing to say. Don't feed them. The issue is you are feeding your problem. You are housing your problem. Very soon, your problem will be bigger than you because they are nourished, taken care. You are buying clothes for your problem. You are putting good shoes on your problem. You are giving them delicacies, like Madam here, celebrating the birthdays of your problem. And after some time, the problem will be left initially packed. Some came back, packed all. And to the extent of even demanding for the daughter's tuition. You don't support laziness. When they are hungry, they have not eaten for 2 days, they will find work. But as long as they know that there is food here, you would always, when you have them lazy, family, friend, enemy, anyone, that once they are lazy, not that they are having a downtime, but they are nonchalant about what they don't want to. Don't feed them, don't house them. Tell them that you can no longer house them. Let them go and fend for themselves. That is how you cure laziness. Yeah. Starve it.
We have a call from Skype. On Skype, Robert. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Yes, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Oh, Damian, how are you, sir? It's been a while, sir. How are you? Oh, great. Thanks for listening again.
Yes, sir. Just so disappointed with my kid. I don't think I'm doing it. If you don't think this is to say that it's very hard, sometimes you need to superficial and this
really happen.
And then this tell I think it's so short. Like go back. I'm having learned there are situation for that life. I also want to be emphasis on the church. Just like you said, there is no scripture where church is supposed to be vetting and will have better. This is their decision of man. It's not their job. It's not their job. Their job is strictly for salvation. I think we need to consider that out. Now,
Thank you very much, sir. Good to hear from. What time is it over there? He wakes up. I don't know. I think are they ahead or behind in Canada? Okay.
Hello. Good morning.
good morning, my
Yes. Good morning.
good morning, Barry.
Good morning, sir.
Please, Barry, I want to ask you something.
Please go ahead.
The situation where a man
refused the wife doing something. Everybody pleaded with the man, allow this woman to work. He refused. Now, eventually, the man lost his source of income. Now, the woman is doing something. The man is feeling bad. And the marriage is under threat as I'm talking to you right now. Whose fault is it? My last question to you, sir, is this. That so when the man is trying his best, paying rent, meeting...
Can you hear me, ma? Hello? I don't know, but we are getting some feedback that's not too pleasant to the ears. Can you move away? Maybe that was a little windy. Yeah.
A situation where the man is paying rent, meeting bills, and doing other things as his can, but it's not yet enough, and yet the woman is giving the man a pressure. What will the man do? This is Pastor Ladipo calling from Orilegon.
Pastor Ladipo, thank you very much. First of all, let me start with the question of a man not wanting the woman to work. First of all, there is a law in Lagos State called the Violence Against Persons Prohibitions Act of 2015. Section 12, subsection 1 states that a person who causes forced financial dependence or economic abuse of another commits an offense and is liable upon conviction to a term of imprisonment not exceeding 2 years or a fine not exceeding 500,000 or both. Now, what is forced financial dependence? That is when you tell someone not to work. It is a criminal, it is an offense by law. You cannot listen. Why do people send their children to school? Is it to come home and be a housewife? There was a lady that came to my foundation. She had first class, and then after 2 years of marriage, you tell her not to work, to choose between her job and her marriage. It is an offense because, first of all, the country is losing in tax because that person is capable of working, but you are preventing them from working and preventing the state from even getting revenue. It is an offense. How do you then, when the person dies, what now happens? She will turn to a harlot, start sleeping with men. When you have not allowed her to work for 15, 20 years, where will she get a job?
You're talking about, you said something about a man being able to provide. What if he's an able provider and
he dies? Then what happens? Let me tell you something. In 2020, over 4,000 people in the financial sector lost their jobs. So you are able to provide today. Do you know what tomorrow would bring? 4,000 people lost their jobs. That is in the banks, in the financial industry, in the insurance company. 4,000 lost in 2022 in this country. So what happened to all of them? Imagine those ones that told their wives to stop working. What will now happen? I'll be sitting down, you'll be sitting down. A woman is a help meet. She needs to have something to help you with, or else she is even useless.
But does choice come to play? Say, for example, the provider says, the man in the relationship says, okay, I can assure you that if you
forget, we assure you. Can you assure yourself of tomorrow? Can you assure that when you sleep, you will wake up tomorrow? Can you assure that when you go out today, you will come back in the evening? Do you know how many people started this month and today? Just 3-4 days ago, a man killed his wife by strangling her and the wife was the provider. Strangled her with a rope, and then he tried to commit suicide, but he did not die. He was rescued. So the woman that has been feeding, and it became, you see, that's what I say, you are feeding your problem. Eventually your problem will kill you. She had said she was tired of this thing. The pressure was too much. They would say, stay there. Stay there. Please, I hope the people that told her to stay there are ready to raise the dead. Or are they just going to attend the funeral? She's dead. People commit, you see, there's what you call an accessory to murder. You that provide an enabling environment for murder to happen, you are an accessory to that murder. That is how a lot of people, especially in our religious houses, pastors are accessories to murder. They don't know, but on that judgment day, when God tells you that you are guilty of murder, you will say how? You sent them back into that situation that will kill them. Imagine you, a wolf and a sheep are locked in the same house. The sheep thought it was a sheep, now saw that it was a wolf. The sheep ran out that, this is a wolf. The Bible talks about wolves in sheep's clothing. Ran out of the cage. This is a wolf. You say no, God hates divorce. Go back into the den with the wolf. Eventually the wolf kills the sheep. Who killed the sheep? It wasn't the wolf. It was you that sent them back into the cage. And that is, you see, the problem is that parents don't even know their responsibility. The first responsibility, of a parent is to secure the life of the offspring. Not that because they are old now, you send them into marriage and whatever happens, don't come back. You secure their lives till you die. Coming back home is what? Is a shame? Is dying the glory? If coming back home is a shame to you, then burying her corpse, is that your glory? Or burying his corpse? So it is not a man's thing, it is a human thing, both men and women. A man got married and 2 weeks later the wife just resigned from work, that she was tired of working, without even telling him. And he's like, why? He said that he's able now, that she's tired of working. She was just a lazy person looking for somewhere to lie down. And then she'll be saying, this money is not enough for the food. Why did you leave your job? Listen, if anybody forces dependence on you, walk. Tell them I said so. Let anybody come and challenge me. All this one that they are telling you secretly, I am telling you openly. Do you understand? The truth does not need religion to stand. If the truth is being told in a mosque, then God is there. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Anywhere there is truth, there is God. That is why you cannot attack me, because all I am telling you is the truth. If the truth is being told in a shrine, then God is in that shrine. If the truth is being told in a church, then God is in that church. Anywhere truth is, God is, and it does not need any support to stand. You don't need to quote the scriptures or to recite an incantation for it. Once it is truth, it stands alone, unmoved, unshakable. So you don't think that, okay, the truth is the property of one religious institution. Anywhere it is being told, if terrorists begin to tell the truth, God is there. Do you understand? Anywhere truth is, truth. Oto, what is truth in Igbo?
I don't know. In my language is Uzeme.
Uzeme.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Isoko. That's my name, Uzeme Peta.
Anywhere truth is, that is where. I think, let me use this to round up. Sorry, time is up. We have to round up now. Well, thank you everyone for listening to my rant today. We just have to continue on this jobless topic. Today, the Mature Singles Meet program starts by 11:45. I want to thank those that have registered. Some still try to register today, but registration stopped on Wednesday. So if you remember, I announced that mature singles from 30 and above, including single mothers, fathers, separated, divorced, widow, widower, those mature ones who are looking for another chance at love, relationships, and friendships, you know, this is the program for you. We're taking 60. I thought we were taking 60, but it is more than 60 now. So if you have registered and not gotten your notification, please call me. No, don't call me. Send me a text, because lots of calls come in. Send me a text. I will see it immediately and give you the venue. We've sent notifications to all numbers, but it seems some did not get. Somebody still sent me a message yesterday night. So if you belong to that category, just send me a text. It starts at 11:45 with the venue. Everything is there this morning. So from here we are going there. Please, you can follow us on Instagram. Sorry, the Instagram went blurry. I think the screen protector was pressing on a button on this, so the video went twice. You can follow us on Instagram at Gnosis_help. That is GNOSIS_help. Please follow on Facebook as well. That is Gnosis Help. Twitter, Gnosis Help. Spotify, Gnosis Help. YouTube, Gnosis Help. You can reach out directly to me on 0909 3214 942. 0909 321 4942. That is for calls on WhatsApp. You know, I told you that I had an idea for a program or show in September, where it will be once a month. It will be at a studio where people can come to meet with me, ask me questions. You know, people have said that they've been trying on the phone, they don't get my number, they need to talk to me, they need to ask me a question. There on the program, it's not a church, it is not a mosque, it is just for you to come and ask questions. You want to hear me talk, you want to so it will be in September. We're still playing on that, looking at where we can get, something like Steve Harvey's show, that is Ask Steve. It could be Ask Me, it could be Ask Odumide, or you just be Odumide, you just come to ask questions, so you need to let me know if you want to be on that, so that, because we'll have limited number of sittings. So I'm contemplating that for September, and it has a lot of financial implications. If it were abroad, TV stations and media houses would be all over sponsors, but if you want to partner with us for that project, if you want to sponsor us, so please reach out to me, because this is ours for humanity. It is all about humanity and not about financial gain. You understand? These are people are really suffering in their choices in relationships and marriage. They don't know what to do. So please, if you want to ask me a question, that September will be a chance. I'm hoping it will be like once a month. It will be on one Saturday. I will just be there. You come, you want to hear about something, you want to ask a question, you will see me directly live, and it will be great. It will be great. It says, listen, no pity, I don't want anything, I just want you to learn from my mistakes. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so quickly before we go, I think we still have like 3 minutes.
Okay, please, we can.
And I wanted to ask something. So most of the banter has been around women who are already in that situation. I mean, you were able to get out by luck, if you are able to say that. And then the woman who was also on the call earlier was able to get out. And you have established that if you're in a relationship or about to get married to somebody, the important thing to do while you're courting or dating is to ask questions and find your way around investigating so you know exactly what you're getting into. What about people who are actually there right now? They already made the mistake.
Oh, you see,
Coming from you, what would you say?
you leave the mistake. You make a mistake, it doesn't mean you die there. That's why Christ came to die. It doesn't mean you should die a sinner. There is always a way out. By law, by faith, there is always a way out. If you cannot take it, don't die there. You just killed yourself. Leave.
Okay.
Leave. This was not what you signed up for. In the marriage creed, there is nowhere that one person would take, the responsibility and frustrations of the entire. You leave. Absolutely.
All right, that's it right here. Relationship 360 with Ojude Kadu Omoshabi.